D&D multiclassing combos, Barbarian and Monk. This one's for a new player, so I'm going to cover some of the basics. When you're multiclassing in D&D 5e, you have to pay attention to the ability score requirements for both classes. To multiclass into or out of a class, you have to have at least 13 in that class's primary ability scores. For Barbarian, that's just strength, but for Monk, it's dexterity and wisdom. So right off the bat, your ability score requirements are pretty bad. You need 13 in strength, dexterity, and wisdom, and you want high constitution because you're building a melee class. So the combination there is really, really difficult, and you're going to struggle with making the class features for both classes work. Monk really wants to be built around dexterity. Barbarian needs to be built around strength, and those things really just don't work. You can't split your focus between the two in 5e and still play a functional character. If you want an unarmed barbarian, just play Path of the Beast. That's by far the easiest solution there. 5e really doesn't have great support for what you're trying to do with like an angry unarmed fighter. Probably your best bet if you want to be strength-based and fight unarmed, like actually punching people instead of growing claws and tearing them apart, you can build a fighter with Tavern Brawler and fight that way. You can use the unarmed fighting style too, but honestly, it's not amazing, so really not worth the effort in my opinion. Probably your easiest build, go level 1, take Tavern Brawler as your origin feat, so you want the sailor background, and then Battlemaster Fighter. From there, build around strength, shield in one hand, unarmed in the other hand, and you'll do just fine.